Hi, my name is Anne, and I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator with ProMusica Chamber Orchestra. This is Cora, and she plays cello with ProMusica. And this is Elsie. She is our very special guest today, and she is a writer, an entrepreneur, and an activist with a passion for empowering women, especially women of color. Today, we are going to have so much fun. We are going to sing a song, and then Elsie and Cora are going to ask each other questions in a Q&A. And finally, Elsie is going to read a story, and Cora is going to accompany her on her cello. I'm ready to start. Are you? We are going to be singing The Ants Go Marching One by One. We're going to sing pairs of one, pairs of two, and pairs of three. Let's sing. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, the little insects to suck and stop. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, the little insects to tie the shoe. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three, the little stops to climb a tree. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Great job singing, everyone. Give your grown-up a high five. Now give yourself a high five. Cora, I'm so excited to talk to you because I have a few questions about you and your instrument. Is that okay?
Love it.
Perfect. So I saw that you play your instrument with a tool that you hold in your hand. Can you tell me what that tool is called and what does it do?
This tool is a bow. It's made out of wood and horsehair. And we rub rosin, which is a little bit of a sticky stone, on it to make the horsehair a little bit sticky so that it can grip the strings gently. So it's our voice, because this hand, if it's just doing this, what I just did, you don't hear anything, right? And then the other thing besides this being our voice, plucking is our voice.
That is so cool. So I know that not all instruments use the bow. There are some instruments like the one you're playing that's a string instrument, but there are also these instruments called wind instruments. So what's the difference between a string instrument and a wind instrument?
Oh, that is such a great question. So you just asked about the bow. The bow is my voice. It's the cello's voice. It's the string instrument's voice. And the wind instruments have wind, air blowing through them. And so that's their voice. That's their sound. That's what makes their sound, is their wind, their breath. And this makes our sound. This is our breath, our voice, the bow.
Wow, that's so cool. I bet we have some little ones watching with us who can probably blow just like a wind instrument like this. Well, Cora, I know you said you've been playing the cello for many years. What's your favorite thing about playing the cello, and how long have you been playing?
Well, I started when I was 9, which is a little bit late for, someone who's traveled all over the world, had opportunities to share my cello and orchestral playing. Um, the favorite thing about the cello, and why I think it's the best instrument in the world, is because it matches the human voice. And so it has that range right here, that yummy chocolatey range, And I think just those sounds, besides calming me, I would like to help other people feel the ability to relax and be calm and enjoy their heart being still and quiet. And so that's probably what really attracted me to the cello and still keeps on attracting me to the cello.
I love that. That certainly made me want to relax. I don't know if it made any of you want to relax. Maybe after this, it'll be nap time. Well, thank you for sharing more about you and your instrument. Cora, do you have any questions for me?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I know you're a writer, and could you tell us about where you get your inspiration to write things from?
Sure. So Cora is a musician. That means she uses her creativity to play her instrument. And I'm a writer. That means I use my creativity, my brain, my imagination to come up with stories and to write them down. I come up with characters and then I come up with what happens to them. I love to use my imagination. And sometimes I write types of writing called nonfiction, where I look around and I write about what I see. So I write about real things that happen in my life.
Well, that is fantastic. And then there's that big word, entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur. And that's a person who has clever and neat ideas, right? And creates opportunities and businesses for themselves and other people. So can you tell us about some of your brilliant ideas?
Sure. So, an entrepreneur, that is a big word. An entrepreneur is somebody who looks around them and they see a problem and then they try to solve it. And once they solve the problem, they think about how can I help other people solve this problem? So, they might invent a business or a product or a cool new toy, something that helps other people solve the problem. And for me, my big idea right now is a place called Zora's House. And Zora's House is a place for grown-ups, specifically for women of color, to come together and work together and talk and to learn, just like when you learn when you're reading books or learn from your teachers, and to come up with new ideas together. And I love Zora's House, and I came up with it because it was something I wanted. So then I came up with it and I made it so that other people could use it too.
Wow, that's fantastic. We just need 9,000 of you in Columbus, Ohio. I mean, that is so wonderful. And you also describe yourself as an activist, and you mentioned that activist for women and women of color. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Why? Why?
Sure. So I am an activist, and that's another type of problem solver. So it's somebody who wants to make sure everybody is being treated fairly. And I am an activist on behalf of other women and on behalf of other women of color. And just to be clear, we all have color. We all have color to our skins, to our bodies, and it's part of what makes us special and what makes us unique. But sometimes people are treated badly because of how they look, because of certain things about them, about things in their identity. And I don't think that's fair. Just like if you have brown hair and somebody treated you badly because you have brown hair, that's not nice. That's not right. So I am an activist and I try to make sure the world is such that everybody can be treated fairly and nicely and justly, no matter who they are, because we all deserve that.
Oh, completely right. Completely right. Yes.
We're going to be reading Little Blue Truck. This book is by Alice Schertle, and it's illustrated by, that means the pictures are drawn by, Jill McElmurray. I love this book because it's all about what happens when you treat your friends really nicely. All right. Horn went beep, engine purred. Friendliest sounds you ever heard. Little blue truck came down the road. Beep, said Blue to the big green toad. Toad said croak and winked an eye when little blue truck went rolling by. Sheep said baa, cow said moo, oink said a piggy, beep said Blue. Cluck, said a chicken, and her chick said peep. Ma, said a goat. Blue said beep. Neigh, said a horse. Quack, said a duck. Beep, said the friendly little blue truck. Honk! Yelled the dump truck, coming through. I have big important things to do. I haven't got time to pass the day with every duck along the way. Room went the dump around a curve. He saw a puddle, he tried to swerve. Into the mud rolled the big fat truck, and his big important wheels got stuck. His heavy-duty dump truck tires were sunk down deep in the muck and mire. Honk! Cried the dump, and he sounded scared. But nobody heard or nobody cared. Then, into the mud, bump, 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 came the little blue truck to help the dump. Little Blue pushed with all his might. Now Blue and the dump were both stuck tight. Help, 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 cried the little blue truck. Beep, 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 I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Everybody heard that beep, beep, beep. The cow came running with the pig and the sheep. The hen came flapping with the chick and the duck, and everybody pushed the little blue truck. head to head and rump to rump. They all pushed Blue, who pushed the dump. They couldn't quite budge that heavy load. Then who hopped up but the big green toad? All together, 1, 2, 3. One last push and the trucks were free. Thanks, little brother, said the dump to Blue. You helped me and they helped you. Now I see a lot depends on a helping hand from a few good friends. Beat, said Blue. Who wants a ride? Everybody scrambled to jump inside. Oink, quack, baa, moo, cluck, peep, neigh, croak, ma. Beep, beep, beep.
Thank you so much for joining us for our story time today. We love music and we love reading, and we hope you do too. Until next time.